Ahlan wa sahlan, Kipsters. Keep watching to find out what language Ahlan wa sahlan is in. Also, keep watching to be masters at theme and to find out some of the answers for the next section. All right, so this is our last day to go over the steps of finding theme before you are taking your FSA tomorrow. So, see if you can beat me. Our first step, we are looking at what is the character's beginning situation. Did you beat me? If you did, go ahead and give me a dab. Number 2, say it out loud. Your parents might think you're crazy in the background, but that's all right. What is the character's ending situation? Number 3, what did the character learn? And number 4, what can we learn? Remember, steps 3 and 4 might look really similar. That's all right. All right, we are going to look at our last text before our FSA. As always, you can reference your steps right up here. Make sure you're following along with me so you're getting all those answers right. Here we go. Marissa was anxious and excited about starting at her new school. She hoped everyone there liked her. Marissa and Lacey sat next to each other in math. Marissa thought Lacey seemed nice. They started chatting one day when class was over. "I can't believe I got a perfect score on that test. I didn't even study," Marissa said dismissively. Lacey glanced at her. "That's nice. See you later," Lacey said and hurried down the hall in the opposite direction. Later, Marissa was working on a group English project with 3 of her classmates. When we're done, let me check it over for spelling mistakes before we hand it in," she said. "I'm good at spelling. I was a state finalist in the spelling bee." Beth and Amy stared at her. "Okay, that's fine, Marissa," said Amy. The next week, Marissa went to sign up for theater club. She approached the drama teacher, Mr. Sheeran. "Do you need to have actual acting experience to be in the club?" "Because I do. I was in a toothpaste commercial when I was little," she said. "No, you don't need prior experience," Mr. Sheehan replied. He raised his voice so that everyone could hear him. "This is a chance to try out acting and see if you like it." At lunchtime, Marissa spotted Beth and Amy and walked over to them. "Hi, how are you doing on the project?" Marissa asked. "I'm almost done, Marissa. You can check my spelling later," Beth said, chuckling. Amy snorted. Marissa's face grew hot as she realized what was going on and why. All right, Kipsters, let's go through our steps. First, what is our character's beginning situation? What is our main character's name? Say it right now. Yes, Marissa is our main character. So at the beginning, we see that she's anxious and excited about starting at her new school. We also see that she's trying to make some friends. I'm going to write that in a short sentence. I'm going to say, Marissa was starting at a new school and trying to make friends. All right. Now, what is Marissa's ending situation? I want you on your computer screen, point to the paragraph that you think I'm going to be looking at right now. Yep, right down here, 8 or 9. We notice that Beth and Amy are kind of seeming a little bit mean to Marissa. And we see Marissa's face grew hot, meaning that she's probably a little bit embarrassed. And all of a sudden she realized that they weren't being very kind. So at the end of the story, what's happening? Marissa realizes that her, I'm going to put it in quotes, her friends were not being kind. So now we need to ask ourselves, how did this happen? She started off trying to make friends. She just wanted to make friends. And at the end, people are being mean to her. Why did that happen? What did the character learn? Well, throughout, you'll notice Marissa, maybe she wasn't trying to, but she was being really arrogant. She was being really proud and braggy. And so at the end, we see the friends are kind of making fun of her for being that way. So what did the character learn? I would say Marissa learned that people don't like being around people who brag. If someone's full of themselves, if someone's bragging all the time, people don't like being around them. So Marissa learned that people don't like being around people who brag. So what can we learn? I'm going to write almost the exact same thing, except I'm going to take Marissa's name out of it because we're not talking about our specific story anymore. We're talking about everyone. What can everyone learn? So what can we learn? We can learn people don't like being around people who brag. Almost the same thing, just making it more general. Also notice I didn't start off saying that people don't like, because that wouldn't be a complete sentence. I started with my capital letter and I ended with my period. Make sure you have both of those things so that you can keep moving forward, so you can have a strong answer. All right, so now, what is the theme of the story, The Little Brag? Let's start at the bottom and move up. Marissa struggled to make friends because she kept bragging about herself. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Is that true? That's true. Marissa struggled to make friends because she kept bragging about herself. However, this is not a theme because it's talking about Marissa. That's a specific person. That's not what we're looking for. If you do something well, people will respect you. So Marissa did a lot of things well. Did people respect her? No. So that obviously isn't working. No one wants to be around people who are too full of themselves. So full of yourself is an idiom that means that you're bragging. You think that you're the best. No one wants to be around people who are too full of themselves. That sounds a lot like people don't like being around people who brag. So I'm going to keep that in my mind. Making new friends is hard for everybody. Now, it was hard for Marissa in here, but this story isn't saying it's hard for everyone. It's saying it was hard for Marissa because of a certain situation. So that one isn't really a theme to this story. So I'm going to choose B. That sounds like my best answer here. All right, Kipsters, that is our example for the day. As promised, Ahlan wa sahlan is saying hello in Arabic. So make sure you choose Arabic in order to move forward to the next part of your lesson. Best of luck.